Hey guys, Carlo here, back again with another showcase video, but this time I have Madame GAO and Matt Murdock from the Defenders Marvel TV show on Netflix. And if you're wondering, this is going to be the last things that I do for Defenders, because I want to move on to bigger, better things later this year, like Thor Ragnarok, Justice League, and Star Wars The Last Jedi. So that's my little explanation for that, and I wanted to make these minifigures mainly because I really like Matt Murdock as a character, so I thought I'd make him, him wearing regular clothes, and I thought I'd just make Madame GAO too, because the performance from that actress and the character and all is just excellent that I couldn't not make her. So yeah, that's my reasoning, so without further ado, let's get right into this. Alright, so here we have the man himself, Matt Murdock, in regular clothing, and this is more so supposed to look like the clothing he was wearing in the hallway scene, which also plays into this piece that I have off screen that you guys will see in a little bit. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to make him, mainly because of the design, and also because I just think Matt Murdock is such a cool character that he deserved a regular clothing like version. So anyways, we're just gonna get this out of the way. Here is his cane. It was just made simply from a black, I believe it's called some sort of bar piece, you know, that rubbery flex tube. Yeah, flex tube. It was made from a black flex tube, and then I cut it in this shape that you see here, and then I painted it in the way you see it here, with red on the bottom, white in the middle, and I just left the top black, and I also glued in a little string, because if you see his cane in the show, you'll know that it has a little string on it that he can, grab or whatever. I don't know what he does with it, it's just string. So yeah, I glued that in, nothing much to talk about, and now let's get into the nitty-gritty of this minifigure. So, just starting off with the legs, he just has this simple charcoal gray design with a little black lining going up the legs, and nothing much in the back of the legs, and he also has black shoes, and I outlined them in gray so they look more separated, because, black and charcoal, they really don't mix together well. They're really hard to distinguish or, separate. It's really an eyesore, so I just thought I'd outline it to, make it look a little bit more highlighted and special. I used a white torso for the inner shirt, and I added layers of this here, vest, and this gray vest, underneath his main coat. Then I added his little tie right here with the use of electrical tape and paint, and I used the paint to paint it red, by the way. And yeah, and here's a bunch of little details you can see right here, like buttons and button slits and whatnot. And I used a Cape Madness coat for his entire jacket that you see here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all the special things about Matt Murdock that you can really see, from neck down. And his face is probably my favorite part about this figure. Might even be the favorite thing that I've done in 2017. So, as you can see here, I think I really nailed Matt Murdock's little smile that he has. I mean, a mouth expression. He just looks how he does, just more so neutral, whatever, and collective and calm, as he usually is. And then I just painted on his glasses with, simple silver and some red, and I just gave him a simple, neutral eyebrows, and I gave a little marking of in between his eyes to, show some wrinkles and whatnot, just to really get that extra expression in there. And the stubble is easily the most favorite stubble that I've ever done, because I'm not really good with stubble, but I think I'm definitely good with it now, thanks to the help of practice with this here minifigure. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to the alternate look. Alright, so this is what he looks like when he has Jessica's scarf on. So he completely hides his eyes. He uses this in, I believe, the 3rd episode of the show, and that's where all 4 of them meet up for the first time to take out a bunch of guys in the hallway scene. And if you don't know what the hallway scene is, Google it, or look it up on YouTube. It was even in the trailer too. It looks pretty cool. I like it. It looks really, really nice. Just the way that it blends with all the other 3D elements, it really shines here, and I find that really, really cool. So, yeah, nothing really much to talk about. So, yeah. So, now it's going to look cool when I, take off Jessica's scarf and display her without a scarf and display Matt with the scarf. So, it'll look a little bit more continuous, if you know what I mean. So, that's one of the coolest features about this. the whole deconstructibility of it and whatnot. So, yeah. So, taking that off right here, you can see it does not at all harm his eyes. And, yeah, and the paint's all good. And please don't mind that. I did brasso that off. So yeah, that pretty much has to do it for Matt Murdock. So without further ado, let's move on to GAO. Alright, so here we have GAO here, one of the 5 fingers of the hand. So basically, she's like a small minifigure. I made her like, sort of like the height of a kid minifigure by quite literally giving her these, if I just remove this right here, I gave her these stumpy short kid legs that Lego offers, and using that, I was able to, get her smallness correct. I don't know. Because, you can definitely see in the show how small she is compared to other people, like normally sized people. So, I thought it was only necessary to give her, this Cape Madness waist cape. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, her face is also the most interesting part of this minifigure, in my opinion. So, as you can see right here, I just added on all the sorts of wrinkles I thought were necessary. The age marks right here and here, like, get a good zoom in on that. And you might see that the figure is, like, dotted throughout, and please don't mind that Superman face. And that's because I used some sealant, and I dotted the whole entire figure to give it a glossy dot like sort of pattern going on, because that's what she has when she wears this outfit. So that's what makes it especially like distinctive and like different, because I didn't want to like paint gray on it, because this is a pure black suit and the dots are pure black. They're just more highlighted, so I thought using gloss was the better option. And as you can see, it looks really nice when it hits against the light. So yeah, that's pretty much it about that. And last notable thing about GAO, if I could find it, where the hell did it roll off to? Her hairpiece. So this is basically just like a George Washington hairpiece I found online, and I painted it in the necessary areas. So now when it goes over her head, it completely covers up the minifigure just like that. So yeah, that's basically it for GAO. I hope you guys enjoyed this minifigure and this entire showcase video. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed GAO and this entire showcase video, which is also the last thing I'm going to be doing for Defenders, so hashtag Defenders is dead, guys. So yeah, that's going to do it for the showcase, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I definitely had a fun time making these, guys, so without further ado, let's go wrap this up. Oh, before I go, I'd like to quickly give my condolences to Michael MGF for using my design for Jessica Jones' scarf, because it really means a lot when somebody whom you look up to and who like really takes what they do seriously, take your ideas into consideration for what they are. Like, even considering, how little I am, as, a customizer, how new I feel. Because, in my eyes, I'm just still the new guy. I'm just the newbie who's walking through the crowds of people who are very, very talented, and, have earned their credibility with their amazing customs. So, I thought that was really cool, so I thought I should say something. Thank you, personally, Michael MGF, if you ever see this. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and now I will really see you on the next one. Goodbye.